So Americans have paid over 1 trillion in credit card debt. And on top of that, we have paid over 104 billion in interest on those credit cards. I want to deal with this in this video right now. Yo, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Kurt, Wealth and Fitness Lifestyle. Thank you for tuning in on the second edition of Finance Mondays. Every Monday, I'm going to talk about different aspects of finance, different things that's going on in the world, and also, too, this information should be helpful for you. Do me a favor, if you're stopping by this channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell to get future content. For those who don't know, my name is Curtis Miller, and I'm on 2 journeys in my life. I'm on my wealth and financial freedom journey, and I'm also on my fitness journey. And I've so far 4 months of being on my fitness journey, I've lost about 36 pounds. I'm looking to drop another 30 pounds and to build my body and physique to an optimum level. So what I want to talk about in this video is credit card debt. And, you know, credit card debt contributes to about $1 trillion in for us Americans dealing with that. And credit card debt stops a lot of us from building wealth. It stops a lot of us from doing the things that we want to do financially because we owe so much money. Take it from me and my experience, just to give you some background of something I dealt with. I had about $25,000 3 years ago in credit card debt, and it took me about a year, and I paid it off. And, you know, when I paid it off, I gave myself a $700 raise. And that was the minimum. I was spending $700 minimum on my minimum credit cards. I had like 10 credit cards, and I maxed them out at $25,000. And now I have no credit card debt. And what I did was I gave myself a raise. And then once I gave myself a raise and I realized I have more income, I was able to make more investments and do other things with my money. That's why I'm a huge advocate of becoming debt-free, because if you're debt-free, you have more money to be able to make investments. You can invest in stock market, real estate, retirement, you know, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to tell you that credit card debt is an evil. And if you are not consistent, if you're not disciplined enough to understand and know how to use credit cards, you can fall for the trap of accumulating a lot of debt over a certain amount of time. And for a lot of us, debt is what stops us from building wealth. You know, especially if you have a lot of credit card debt, you have student loans, you have, mortgage, you have car note, all that stuff. That can actually stop you from building wealth, because now you have to use your income to pay off all that debt, and then you don't have anything else after that to be able to make investments, and you're always in the rat race. So what I want to talk about is debt and their credit card debt. And there's 2 strategies that you can employ that can help you pay off those debts in a certain amount of time and help you in terms of how to tackle it first. So there's 2 strategies that you can implement in paying off your debt. One of them is using the debt snowball effect. What the debt snowball effect is that you list all your credit cards from largest to smallest, and you actually pay off your credit card from the lowest all the way to the highest, paying the minimum on each one of your balances while you're paying off those cards. So for an example, you know, I had 10 credit cards, and what I did the snowball effect. I listed them from largest to smallest, and then I was just tackling them. You know, I paid a minimum of everything, but then as soon as I got more extra money, I just paid off one. And then as I did that, I was able to pay off that debt and give myself a raise to be able to make more investments. The other strategy is the debt avalanche. And what this is paying off your highest interest, your card with the highest interest off first. And list them from largest to smallest and the high interest, and you pay off first. The reason why, as I gave you the statistic early, we pay a lot of money in interest, and that's how credit cards companies make their money. They are banking on you to, you know, utilize that available balance. It's not your money, number one. So when they tell you, oh, you have $500, $1,000 in available credit, it's not your money. You're using the bank's money. And when you pay the minimum each month, they charge you interest. And so when you look at it, if you ever look at your statement, look at your statement, and they tell you if you pay the minimum off of this $1,000 credit card and your minimum payment is like $25, you'll pay this off in 6 years. They'll actually tell you how much you're paying in interest. you're paying probably the extra $300 to $400 extra on top of what your credit limit is. So you want to be mindful and careful of that. So those are two strategies that you can employ. Now, there's pros and cons to each strategy. To be honest with you, I did the debt snowball. I could have did the debt avalanche. And yeah, I could have paid off the highest interest credit card first because I'm actually paying more per month, and in terms of interest. However, I would say whatever works for you, as long as you pay off that debt. And what I want to preface this, and for Finance Mondays is this. If you have credit card debt, right, and you keep paying your credit card and you keep using it, you max it out, you pay it, you use it, whatever the case may be, you're going to find a more difficult time being able to build wealth and make investments if you keep paying off debt. And honestly, it's a behavior pattern that you have to correct in order to see a difference in your abilities to be able to maintain and manage your personal finances. And that's going to be key in the process in building wealth, is understanding how money works, how finance work, and how debt contributes to that. We talking $1 trillion in credit card debt collectively as Americans. That's a lot. So listen, pay off them credit cards. Don't get yourself in credit card debt. It is a journey getting out of it. I'm just going to, and I'm talking from experience and personal experience of how I dealt with that. But I'm glad I did, and because now, and I'm very proudful of this, you have more money and available things to do to make investments. It don't matter. Listen, it don't matter what you make. It matters what you keep. I can make six-figure, $100,000 a year, but if my student loans is $200, my car note is $80,000, I have a mortgage I can't afford, and I have credit card debt. That $100,000 it doesn't seem like a lot when I'm paying off all that debt. Where you could make $50,000 and have no debt. You bring in more money than the person that makes $100,000 with all that debt. So it's not always about what you make. It's about what you keep and how you manage your money. Okay? So let's save money, to invest money, to make more money. Tune in every Monday. I'm going to be doing videos like this every Monday for our Finance Mondays. And I'm going to put the link in the description. I read a lot of Forbes magazines, and what kind of gave me and sparked the idea of this video was this article I was reading in Forbes magazines in relation to debt. And I thought that was good information to share on my platform, especially the people who follow this channel who's trying to seek financial freedom, and that's in debt, and especially dealing with the credit card aspect of debt. What are some strategies that they can utilize to help them be successful? So let's get fit, gain wealth, improve our lifestyle, save money to invest money to make more money. Tune in next Monday. And also, too, every day this week, I'm going to be posting new videos. I'm going to be posting a couple of updates in terms of my weight loss journey. So tune in for that. I'll let your boy.